Good morning, Maggie. I am in the middle of, now I cannot do anything under, I don't know what you call it, watchful eye, stress of getting stuff done. I don't know. Like, I downloaded a picture onto Google Drive, and I can't find it now. Oh, wait, there it is. Yes. I'm a freaking genius. Yes. Okay. I'm doing it, y'all. Oh, no, just do paste. Shoot. Maybe I'm not a genius. No, stop. Okay, wait, no. Insert image. I know you guys missed this terribleness. Maggie, it's just me and you this morning, sister. Look, nobody else is coming to see us. As I live and breathe. Avocado 69. So what I'm doing is I'm getting those FRQs that was in the mock exam. I found it, and then I was a genius. There it is. I'm a genius again. And boom. Yeah. Okay, so here's what we're doing. So some people couldn't get in the mock exam. Some people got in the mock exam, and then it like went bat pahoopy crazy. And I thought, apologies, a little COVID there for you. Too soon. I thought that we were going to grade them as aw, Maggie, it was good. Thanks. See, I got some flyers. I'll put them in the background for y'all. I think it was good. I've already hugged somebody today. Oh, I saw a former student. Tartar sauce. I'm here too. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys are slowly rolling in. I can't believe that we don't have Luke. Oh my gosh, something is red on my y'all. It was a false. So instead, we graded this ladies that you guys are going to meet, because you've signed up for that Zoom meeting. I know you have. And we graded her kids. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to repost those two FRQs on Google Classroom. And if you've already done the two FRQs on AP Central and you're happy with them, and you oh gosh, tomorrow is your AP Hug test, isn't it? Nice, Caleb, that's right. So if you're happy with your two FRQ responses and nothing went wrong and you didn't delete all of your answers, then roll with it. If you deleted your answers, if you couldn't get in, I'm here, but I won't be here tomorrow because I will, what day are you guys doing the Zoom meeting? I did not write it down. You know what I'm talking about? Caleb posted that you guys could use another device. I'm going to stick this in my lap. Get that written down. So, I'm going to repost those two FRQs. It's the only thing I'm posting. I won't, nothing tomorrow in solidarity to AP Human Geography, solidarity with Miss Aglehart and Mr. Easley. Know you guys are going to do great. The 13th. Okay, Wednesday. Good. So I'm going to repost those questions, and here's what's going to happen on the live Zoom chat with you all. She's going to take you all through the grading process, and she's going to take you through the rubric tomorrow. So, okay, 6 p.m. If you cannot log on with your computer. I think it was Caleb. I think it was Caleb that emailed Aaron Yizer and said, let us on Zoom. I love that. And he said no. So if you cannot get on Zoom, then if you can't get on Zoom, here's what I want you to do. I want you to reach out to somebody in your group, and I want you to ask them to record it, or ask them to, I don't know, like live chat with you. What do you do? FaceTime. Oh, God, look at me. How cool I am. FaceTime, something. And when all else fails, I have the rubrics, so we can go over them. If you guys want, we can go over them together as well. But this lady is a grader, and I was shaking my head. So we went through, and she would say, so this, one of the questions you guys did is very unique in that there was a potential of 12 points, but you could only earn 10, but you could pick up 12. So she'll explain more of that. I think they're getting away from that on the AP exam. But it's so incredibly important to hear an AP grader's thought process, because they're a little bit crazy, y'all. But that's what I'm telling you when you are writing these things. I just feel like if you can hear the grader's voice in your head, you'll be better served on the exam. So there were things that she said, like indicator species. It said specifically on the rubric you could not count the canaries and the coal mines as an indicator species because they were labeled as test species. I feel like all indicator species are testing the quality of the environment. So there are things like that if they just deem that's what it is, that's what it is. So please, that's, thank you, CT. So that's Wednesday. So we're not going to do, I'm going to write it down. I'm writing down day 1 today. I'm going to write down AP Hug tomorrow. So that's the 12th. The 13th, you're having your Zoom meeting. The 14th, missed that point. What point? Right. And look, it's okay. I mean, right? Like, I would have used the canaries. Like, when I saw, missed that point. Right. The indicator species point, right? Lichen, perfect. Yes, that works. Like, there's a whole, and I have the rubric. Like, I am totally down to share with you guys the rubric that we used to grade her test with. Like, it was very interesting. All of her students all used the same exact 3 tests. So, one of the things that you guys are going to talk about is it's an abiotic factor. You had to use abiotic tests. And some kids were using biotic tests in the beginning, right, of the two ponds ones. And so you have to go all the way back. I think we talked about water testing in like chapter 2 or 3. And then the next thing I'm going to say is I don't think these are going to be what your test questions are going to be, because this is the mock exam. And the AP Central people, like, these are the AP Central people, right? So I wouldn't go crazy memorizing this FRQ. That's not the point. But it was good practice in going all the way back and dragging that out. So they said you couldn't use the canaries in the coal mines, and there was one other that you couldn't use because they called them. Yeah, no, that's good. pH levels, that's perfect. The quickest place, and again, if you haven't taken this FRQ or you want to retake this FRQ, then clearly you're kind of cheating if you listen to all these answers and then just use them. But yeah, salinity, pH, temperature. Temperature is a big one. Dissolved oxygen. I cannot remember which class it was, but in one class, remember we talked about what dissolved oxygen was, and we talked about how some kids think that babies are born with gills, and some people think about how that fish have the ability to take the oxygens out of the water molecule. That's a big no, right? That there's actually oxygen in the water. And we talked about that's why you have to have the churning of the indoor fish facilities. Like if it's anything from as simple as a small fish bowl to a large, like where you keep sharks and dolphins and those big tunas. Remember those big tunas? The water's always moving. And it's the breaking of the surface of the water that allows the dissolved oxygen levels to be where they are. But pH, now, Logan, okay, so I think, Logan, what you're talking about is indicator species, and I think Moss counted. But you guys are all going to go over that tomorrow, Wednesday. You're going to take your AP Human Geography test. You're going to kill it. Guys, listen. It's so much easier than the AP Environmental Science. And I know that's not going to give you any comfort because you're going to take it and you're going to be like, oh! Trust me. I had a girl last year that got a 2 on mine and got a 5 on AP Human Geography. I do not know what happened to her. So, yeah, that's fine. I think that's good. So, I'm going to repost those 2 FRQ questions. And, I want you guys to meet a grader. I cannot believe you're getting this opportunity. Meet a grader. You're going to be able to, she puts polls up to where you push how many points you got. Please remember, you fibbing or you fudging and giving yourself points doesn't really get you anywhere. Now, you being a martyr doesn't get you anywhere either, but be honest with yourself. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. I'm going to be coming out with the ones. There you go. The big guns, right? So, just such an opportunity. What score do you need to get the credit? Okay, so you need a 3 to get the credit, period. Nothing can match my 0.5s. Yep, 3. Good job, Luke. So 3 is the minimum. 1s and 2s, you get no college credit. 3s, you start to pick up credit. 4s and 5s, you start to pick up college credit plus some. So 3 is what you want to shoot for. But you're going to not, I don't think she's going to get done and be like, okay, if you scored this many points, then you ended up scoring a 3. You guys can ask her that, but she was unable to produce that scale. No, don't fail, Kaylee. My head guy over the AP Central, so her head guy over the AP Central, over the Advanced Kentucky, not the AP Central, was on our live chat, and he gave us a grid. So after you guys get done, we can talk about on Thursday how many points you got, and then how would that probably score. I got a 2 on the hug last year. I was so close. Yes, and I'm telling you, and I think you gainer girls are gonna, for real, be set because you've done this before. Hopefully it lets me finish the test with, yes. So, yes, and you will have to, I'm just going to post it on Google Classroom, so you're going to have to set your own timer. And so, Max, you're gonna do it. But this, again, it's just drill. I have another FRQ for you guys to practice on that I will probably post on Wednesday. That's setting up an experiment. I think it's going to be Good for you guys to practice again. I've been searching and I think I've got a good one. And at this point, it's just skill and drill. Guys, it's for real skill and drill. There was something else that I needed to tell you. I mean, good God, why don't I write things down? Okay, so day one, we're here. AP Hug is Tuesday. Zoom meeting. We're going to do meeting. And then day 2, you and I, is going to be Thursday. Day 3, it's going to be Friday. And then Saturday, what we're going to do is, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to purchase a little token of affection for you guys. And I'm going to go sit out in my front yard at 11. And depending on how many of you guys want to drive by, I live, if you turn on my road, I live on the left side. So what I'm going to do is, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try to like take pictures and post them on Google Classroom of like where you should go, because I think I'm going to wrap you guys around the block so that you're heading out. You're on my side of the street, you're heading out to get your little token. And yes, Saturday. I'm going to start at 11 because 11 is our time. And then I'm going to not I'm not going to promise that I'm not going to touch you. Like, you're going to have to get a stick, I'm afraid, to keep me off of you. This could be bad. I'm not going to promise I'm not going to cry, because there's that too. But, like, I just saw Emma Johnson. She was one of my girls from forever ago. And, yeah, I totally hugged her. Like, I just wrapped her up. She's going into her senior year at Kentucky Wesleyan, and she's their little basketball star. And I just love her. Just had to hug her. So I don't know. I don't know that I'm not going to jump in your cars. I'm going to do my best to behave myself. But you guys know I'm not a very good behavior. So, just depending on how many of you say that you are going to come by to see me, if it's only going to be 20 of you, then we'll just line up and do it at 11, and I'll sit outside from 11 to 12, and you guys can drive through and get your little good luck, on the AP exam from Miss Skimehorn, because, I refuse to let go. And then, and then you're going to take it. God dang. This is exciting. On Monday. We're a week away, guys. This is exciting. So, let's see. Yeah, so I'm done with content. And we're just going to do the whole review shuffle at this point. And the other thing I do want to talk to you guys about is just if there's anything else that you guys want some extra work on. I hope you guys have done the units. I know I got an email from Max that said I got through all my units, and that is so exciting. It is exciting. So, just you guys need to continue to keep working. Continue to keep working. Keep striving. Again, I'm going to have to write down whatever I had to tell you. So, I'm posting your FRQ, your 2 FRQs. If you've done them, you've written them, you've got them, then you have nothing to do today but to just keep working on those units. And I think you'll hear when you talk to, I think her name is Debbie Wheeler. She teaches at a private school in Louisville. I think in Louisville. Yeah, so experimental design is the next FRQ I'm going to do, right? So we're going to hit experimental design for sure. That's one of your 2 FRQs. You've got to remember, for those of you that haven't gone back and go back and look at your dry mix acronym. So remember, we wrote down dry mix, DRYMIX, on the board, and that stands for dependent, Oh, good. That's good. I want you guys to run with ACE sometime. Oh, that's good. No. Super small, like super ritzy fitsy private school. Like Louisville is full of nothing but magnet schools, so like DuPont Manual is technically a magnet school or whatever, but it's huge. No, hers is like a $20,000-$30,000 a year tuition, fancy. Like they have a very small, very elite group, and God dang, what was I saying? So, I don't know. So at any rate, dry mix. So dependent, responding, y-axis. No, don't run away from ACE. No, it's not one of the big famous ones. Yeah. Yeah, no. So dependent, responding, y-axis, right? And then manipulated, independent, x-axis. You could do that too. So the dry mix helps you figure out what's your dependent, what's your independent variable. And when they go over these questions with you guys, there's a guy, Robbie, that is also pretty big in the Advanced Kentucky community, and he was talking about, not enough detail, didn't identify the independent variable. So remember, like, I do it, right? That's independent. I do it. So you're the scientist. What do you do? And then the dependent is what's responding as a result of what you did. So it's the dependent's kind of what you're testing. Like those are the results you're looking for. So like you take the pill, does it cure the disease? Independent, dependent. So that's basically all we got. I don't think it's St. X. I'm telling y'all, it's like one of these, like I'd never heard of it. Like you guys are all naming stuff that ends up on the news all the time. That are, you're about to prove me wrong tomorrow. Why? What are you going to do? Are you going to fail? I don't understand, Kaylee. I don't know. I don't know. Proving me wrong is never a good thing, but I hope you're going to prove me wrong by passing that AP Human Geography exam. So, I'm just going to post your 2 FRQs on Google Classroom. You guys can do them. You cannot do them. At this point, it's your chicken and you're plucking it. My nerves are shot. I don't remember. You know what? I don't think I remember any of my dreams at this point today. No, I hope I won't fail. Yes, that would be lovely. That would not be proving me wrong. I hope you all pass. So night before last, I had a dream that I was like trapped on a roller coaster. And when I wasn't riding a roller coaster, Miss Koshi and I were having a conversation where there was this electron configuration mathematical problem that didn't actually have an answer. And, they opened up again. Good Lord, Kaylee. So Ace went to the orthodontist last week. Like it's different, but you can get to the dentist now. So there was this electron configuration problem that didn't mathematically solve, but everybody just said it did. And I was like, but I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. That doesn't make sense. I don't get it. And then Miss Koshi pulled me off to the side. She's like, do you really not get it? I was like, I really don't get it. This is dumb. Like, this is not making sense to me at all. And then she was like, oh God, you're one of the ones that doesn't get it. Come this way. And, it was just the craziest dream. So I think I'm so nervous for y'all that it's affected me. And so, the orthodontists are open. How does that work? Was it like 2S6? Well, actually, I never did see how the problem worked out. It was just Miss Koshi being like, come this way. Like, you don't understand it. And she's like, that's one of those, you're one of those people. And it was very strange. But yeah, I would think 2S6 would qualify. Yes, all the bubble gum you want. And wear your retainer when you're done. When you're dumb. Sorry, Kaylee. I mean, when you're done. Oh, it's just good to get back on here and talk to you guys. When we're done, I think we should just continue to meet at 11. Yeah. 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 So there you go, Logan. Well, I hope your teeth don't fall out your head. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got. A quick 30-minute. She's yelling at me. Okay. Yes. Like you've just gone through Hades on Earth, and you better wear that retainer or your teeth will shift back. All right, well, I'm done with you guys. I'm going to post this on Google Classroom. And again, this is only... I don't know, Logan. I don't know. You think they're in a secret alliance against big bubblegum companies? Maybe you just had good teeth. Or maybe, can you imagine if you had not done all that? I broke 2 brackets. Grammar is hard. Yes. So anyway, if you've done what you're doing, you got the rest of the day off. If you want another crack at those 2 FRQs, what you got to have before you go to your Zoom meeting on Wednesday, and you got to have that FRQ ready to go in front of you, because that's what you guys are going to do, is you're going to go over your answers. I also learned that I like to drink hot tea. Hot tea. This is green tea with hibiscus and blueberries. It's delicious. I put a little honey in there. So I'm going to drink my hot tea. And then, what time do you all take your AP Human Geography test? I need to know so I can pray. Okay. Well, I mean, I think the candy companies could pay you, but... Yeah, Ace's stuff falls off all the time. And he, too, was eating a chicken nugget once. All right, I'm just waiting to see when you guys are taking your test. I don't know. Okay, at 3. Okay. What? Okay, so the ones, you guys are taking something different, right? Yeah. Okay. And if you don't want me to pray for you, you can just say that as well. I get no problem leaving you out in the cold. If my prayers will offend you, that's fine too. No forceful praying here, but I believe there's power right there. So if it doesn't offend you, I'm gonna pray for y'all tomorrow. Probably at like 2:30 to get you good and prayed up before you go in there. Yes, looking for sure. So that's it. I'm gonna post these questions for you guys. And I'm going to wait and see. Gosh, Kaylee, who cares? Okay, so I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to post the questions. I'm going to wait and see how many of you guys, if we need to, if everybody in your class is going to drive by, then we will go... like first block at 11, second block at 11:30, and fourth block at 12. And but I plan on sitting out there from 11 to 12 anyway. So we'll just see as the week goes by. We'll talk more about that on Thursday and Friday. How many of you guys want to drive by my house and get a little? I mean, it's not much, but it's just a little token that I want to do for you guys because I have dependency problems, and I want to see your face. And Miss Koshy was like, "Are you afraid you're gonna get in trouble?" And I was like, "No." I know, right? And now it's summertime. Like we're the only ones still having school. That's on the for real right there. Yeah, we're the only ones having school. So, all right. With that, I'm gonna get off here. And I love you guys for sure. And I won't be back tomorrow because tomorrow you're taking the AP Human Geography exam. I'll be praying instead. And then on Wednesday, I won't be back because you're having your Zoom meeting. So everybody get on Google Classroom, take that address and open it up on your own devices. But I'll be back with you on Thursday. So I love you, family. I'm praying for you. You can do this. It's AP Human Geography. Like if I can learn where Africa is, so can you. I love you. I love you. I love you.